Actually, the idea of Felix and me doing Padel was a drunk idea. We were completely drunk and decided to do it. Nice.
Super good.
Yeah?
Super good.
Yeah? You like it? Nice.
I love kombucha. All right, everybody, this is Timo from Padel FYI, and I'm seated here with Nico from TIO TIO. You want to introduce yourself today?
Yeah, hi, my name is Nico. I'm a co-founder of TIO TIO. We are a contemporary padel brand, and we recently opened our own padel venue here in Berlin.
Here we are on the rooftop, the beginning of summer.
Just had a nice round of padel.
Just to get the blood pumping, you know, waking up in the morning. And do you want to talk about the name TIO TIO?
Yeah, Felix, my co-founder, and me, we studied in Stockholm during Corona, and where we actually came to the idea to do padel. And TIO means in Swedish it's 10, and 10 times 10 is one side of the field.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the reason why it's
I went to Spanish, not to Swedish. With the,
this is actually, it's like, this is one explanation. The other explanation is actually that TIO means uncle in Spanish, and at the same time like dude.
Yeah.
And what we want to do is to combine the classical Spanish padel culture with like a modern approach. Yes.
You're blending things, and I like how the ambiguity kind of people interpret it as they will.
Exactly.
Well, you're just opening up soon. Yes. We'll see when this video is released, but around the time of the release of this video. And I guess it's been a learning process to learn what it's like to open up your first paddle club, albeit a rooftop club in the middle of Berlin here.
Yeah. Actually, like when we lived in Stockholm, we came up with the idea. We thought everything would be like really easy. In the beginning, we were like writing a business plan and so on, all this business stuff. But then the hardest or the toughest part of everything was to find a proper location. Actually, like the rooftop, it's now like wonderful, but to be honest, it was a little bit by accident because we looked up like several locations here in Berlin. We had problems with the authorities. We were here actually at the Holmes place, and we thought, why not setting it up here on the rooftop? Because this is a parking garage, the top floor of the parking garage. It's normally not used so much, and our landlord, he liked the idea of giving this another purpose.
You just reached out to the landlord and said, hey, you have a parking garage. Let me make it more useful for you.
Yeah, exactly. And they really had the need to do something with this location here before. And we came up with the idea. Yeah. And they liked it. We were really happy because when we started with Padel, nobody knew it and everybody was asking us, why aren't you doing something with fishing, for example, indoor fishing? We called a guy and we asked him, can we do Padel in your location? He said, no. Padel is not so interesting, but you can do indoor fishing if you want. There was
they were like pitching ideas for you. This is what you should do with your own money.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what they did. And actually, the guy who's in charge of this whole building, he played Padel like for some years, always like in his summer holidays.
Oh, really? Okay.
So he knew about the sport.
That helps.
And that helped a lot.
So here we have 5 courts. And we have this big deck, and you have a cafe.
We do have like a cafe and bar. We sell everything from draft beer to natural wines. We have an own kombucha together with Roy kombucha. We created a cucumber mint. Thanks to Fabio as well.
It's delicious. It's really delicious. You guys are going to be drinking this next week.
Yeah, then we have of course, sanitary rooms and showers. We have a small shop for our new apparent equipment. So you get everything here to start your padel season. Yeah.
So it's really cool that people can just kind of like come in off the street, not know what padel is, and you guys make it kind of accessible with having all of the things that you need to get started.
Exactly.
Yeah. Exactly. So it's not just a set of paddle courts. It's all of the infrastructure and community around it. It's the merchandise. It's the drinks.
We see padel as a lifestyle, not only as a sport but as a lifestyle. And like everybody, no matter how good you play or how you play, also everybody's welcome.
I know it's early, but are you guys thinking about events and these types of things as well?
I mean, we did already, in the past, we did already events in Copenhagen, Lisbon and Barcelona, but we will also organize events here at the TIO TIO hub, as we call it. We also plan an own Padel league, for example. Nothing is launched yet for that, but it's a huge plan, and what we also plan is a TIO TIO academy, where like people from different kind of skills can learn how to play Padel to become better actually, or have a better playing experience actually.
I think we all need a league. I think
I think it's like a lot of people ask us already like about a Padel league, because I think the Padel community is growing from day by day here in Berlin, and it's also really interesting like which backgrounds those people have, because some people play tennis before, some are like no Padel already from their like home, let's say, and some people just started off. It's actually the same for me and Felix. When we started in Stockholm, I'm usually a tennis player, as you might have seen before. No, but and Felix, he has never done any racket sport before, and I think this is actually
so he has no excuses.
Exactly.
We can talk about it while he's not in the camera.
No, but I think that's a wonderful thing about Padel, that you can also like play together like after like a certain time, and really fast.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Should we maybe talk about your selection of these courts? I know there's a million decisions probably that are like hidden to us that just jump on the court and you say, oh, there's too much sand on the court. But from the slanted foundation that we have on the top of a parking garage, you guys can imagine, to putting up all of the lights. I guess there might be some city planning requirements as well.
Actually we decided actually it was a long process to select the courts. I mean, you have several operators who manufacture them. I mean, the most of them are from Spain. And at the end we decided for Padel Gallis, who's also manufacturer and provider of the courts for the World Padel Tour. It seems like that they build courts in every country, in any country
Antarctica,
of the world.
Everywhere.
Everywhere. Like the guys who went here to set up the courts, he told me, I've set up a court in Ghana, and next week I will be in Japan to set up a court. And it's crazy what those guys are actually doing. We have 5 panoramic courts. That means that you have like the full glass panorama. So it's really nice for spectators. Also something what we want to do. We have like this big wooden terrace where people can sit and watch the others play. It's also like as it is in most clubs in Spain, where you have like a reception center, something like that, and then the courts around it, and you can like see how the others are playing. But at the same time, we also have some courts which are like more hidden, and you can be for yourself. But back to the courts, it has been actually a huge challenge here to set up the courts, because it's normally not even, and you need an even fundament below, which you don't have on the parking garage here.
The water drainage,
Exactly. There's a company called FlexiPadel who invented this flexible foundation, which is also really sustainable, because after we have ended this project, we can just rebuild it and you won't see anything anymore.
So basically the courts are on feet, like every meter or two. And then they like screw up and down to adjust the height. And then there's a platform built with marble. And then on top of that, is it directly on top of that? Is the turf?
It's the turf. It's glued at some points, and then it's actually the court is working as a normal, like regular court as well.
And did that increase the cost a lot as opposed to using concrete? Because concrete's also expensive.
The concrete is less expensive, to be honest, but it brings also more. In that case, it brought more complications. And Padel Gallis also has like a joint venture with FlexiPadel, so it's good to buy both via one operator.
Well, it simplifies everything, I guess, in some way.
Actually, the idea of Felix and me doing Padel was a drunk idea. We were completely drunk and decided to do it. It was crazy, because actually we started right in the night. We were out in Stockholm eating burgers. And then the Swedish guy came in and he told us, I'm late because he did like M&A, and he told us, yeah, I just sold a company to, and then we said, yeah, why aren't we doing it in Germany? Because nobody, and there, back in the days, there was only Padel Berlin here in Berlin, in October 2020, I think.
Yeah, pandemic.
Yeah, pandemic. And in Sweden, everything was open.
Yeah,
they
didn't give a shit.
Yeah, it was crazy. And then we went playing Padel, and we really liked it. It was nice.
Yeah.
Because
so you blame the drunk M&A guy. Does he have a?
Yeah.
Does he have 10%?
Yeah. And I've never seen him before, but actually we should thank him.
So what are you gonna do different when you open your second paddle club?
What we're gonna do different, I think depends who you ask, but I won't buy a second kiosk from Serbia again. Because it was a shitload of work to renovate it.
You're not a builder, huh?
No. It's actually, I'm also not good in it, to be honest.
You're saying past tense as if the renovation were done, yeah. But in fact the thing is,
yeah, it is 90%, let's say. You should have seen it when we got it, because we bought it in Serbia without seeing it before, just on pictures in the internet.
Yeah.
And then it looked amazing. We thought, nice, we don't need to do anything. And then it came, and the forklift came and lifted it.
Yeah.
And then it was nearly to break apart from each other. Yeah, it was crazy. The whole project here took like 2.5 years, actually, like with all the regulations or like things we need to do for the authorities here. And this was like really complicated. You definitely need somebody who has knowledge of construction and all the permits, and because this is, I think especially in Germany, something where you can get like really problems with, because you need to think about a lot of stuff like noise, light, everything. Actually, is a thing. I think that was one thing we did pretty well, because we always had like support from somebody who had knowledge about
building things.
Yeah, exactly. That was good. I mean, we have made a lot of mistakes, but this was one mistake we haven't done.
Well, I think you wanted to announce that you might be giving away.
Yeah, what we will be opening pretty soon. So I mean, I know we are saying this for a long time already, but probably now within the next week, in the end of May. And what we want to give away is one free hour. Yeah, I think we will say how it will be working, like the giveaway in the comments, right?
Sure. Yeah. That sounds perfect.
Yeah,
that sounds perfect. There's going to be tons of events. Really looking forward to it, man.
Yes. Thank you for coming by. And
yeah, for sure.
We should play another round of Padel now.
I mean, we're doing it right now, huh? Yeah. You trying to get out of it? This guy, yeah. All right, buddy.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Thanks.